Good morning. I'm David Kittleson. My wife Dawn and I have been members of this church for nearly 20 years. We transferred from a Methodist church in Minneapolis, the church that I attended with my family since high school, where Dawn and I were married and our 2 children were baptized. Overall, we were satisfied, especially being able to attend with my dad, who was recently widowed. Driving to Minneapolis once a week was manageable. However, once our kids got to school age, with midweek classes and programs, it became impractical to continue traveling there numerous times a week. So we decided to explore churches in our own community. The first church we visited is White Bear Lake United Methodist Church. We immediately felt welcome. After a few more visits, it became clear that the search was over. What had started simply as a change out of convenience ended up being so much more. We truly feel connected to this church. There's so many reasons why we feel committed to this church. We especially value this church welcomes all people. In our mind, that's an absolute. The ministry of this church provides so much guidance in our daily lives. Bill and Christine consistently interpret the scriptures in a way that we can apply to our lives now. So many times I've heard, just be kind. We leave feeling renewed, optimistic, and focused. The music at this church is truly remarkable. The News Crossings music, the bell choir, the sanctuary choir, special music performances, and guest musicians. We're so blessed to have their programs. This past year, Gerald sent out an open invitation to join the choir. I've thought of trying to sing in a choir for many years. Now that I'm retired, I have no further excuses. What an amazingly talented group of musicians. Immediately, I felt welcome, despite my lack of choir experience. I'm learning so much and really enjoying it. There are so many educational opportunities. We've attended a number of classes over the years and have always found them enjoyable and enlightening. In addition, we've made many close friends since joining this church. Unfortunately, we've also lost friends and family, but the church has always been there to support us. 2 years ago, I developed a very concerning heart condition. The support of the church and the prayer team were instrumental in my recovery, the Mayo Clinic as well, of course. The church understands that compassion service need to extend beyond the walls of the church. The bread oven, baking with a purpose, the Wildwood Elementary Reading Buddy program. Dawn has been involved for this for years and has truly enjoyed it. The Black Girls Advocate program, the local food shelves, and so many others. The support also extends internationally, including involvement with NPH Children's Homes in Central America and Mexico, a program we have been personally connected with for many years. Dawn and I have gone on numerous medical mission trips to Honduras. Our daughter Andrea volunteered for an entire year at NPH Mexico. There are so many ways to be involved in this church, from greeters, ushers, coffee hosts, to children's ministries on Wednesdays and Sundays, and of course, joining committees. We've been involved in a number of committees over the years. Dawn is currently lead of the Pastor Parish Committee, and I'm a member of the Board of Directors. We've always shied away from committees that involve asking for money, completely out of our comfort zone. But here I am today, asking for you to financially support this church. During my life, I've been guided by my grandmother's principles. She always gave off the top, rather than what was left over. She didn't consider giving until she exceeded her tithe. She did this her entire life, even through the Depression. Quite an example to follow. You could justifiably say that supporting financially is an obligation of being a member of a church. I, however, truly view it as more of an opportunity. The opportunity to support the ministry of this church, to allow it to continue to thrive and grow and serve the local community. I've always felt strongly that when you give of your time and resources, you get so much more in return. Thank you.